Serafina and I were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book. And
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it.
Hold on, turn me on.
You're on.
Good morning, boys and girls. How are you?
Hi. Happy Thursday. How is everyone today?
It's a little rainy out there.
Not worried about the weather. What is going on in the world right now? I feel like there is so much chaos
It's a little wackadoodle.
and I'm trying not to absorb it.
Right.
I'm just kind of like, what? Am I missing the memo?
I think there have been several memos that have gone out that we've missed.
Right? I'm in my own little land. I have been enjoying the week. I was at Witchmere for 2 days, which is just such a beautiful property in Harwich.
Oh,
And
it's gorgeous.
really just beautiful. And with the Cape Cod Commission putting on this One Cape conference for 2 days and bringing in people from across the globe to talk about all of the issues that face Cape Codders, between water quality to one of our friends, Michael Bobbitt, over at the Mass Cultural Center. Really a good swath of people coming together to talk about some issues and how we're going to be stronger as a community on the Cape. So it was uplifting. It was cool. I learned some things. I met a lot of new people. I sat with this gentleman, Dan Burden from the West Coast, where he was talking about our blue economy. And we're just talking about longevity and living longer and learning things.
I'm
And
all in favor of longevity.
he said 7 years. It's a statistical fact that if you continue to learn in your older years, you will live 7 years longer.
Okay. I can do
Right?
that. I
Keep
can do
learning,
that.
everyone.
I can do that. I can keep learning.
Get in there and learn a new skill.
There's a lot of stuff I don't know
All right.
after all these years.
So yeah, it was a very interesting space for me to be in. And it was people that I thought I would not know anybody. And I immediately walked into people that I knew. And I was thankful for people from my town that were right up front, people that were one of our select board members,
Oh, good.
Mary LeClaire right up front, Ashley in
Oh,
our
of course.
water department.
Of course she was up front.
Of course. So yeah, it was really nice to be welcomed also to come and not only do that, but sit up front. So I
Right.
felt welcomed.
There you go.
And the food was really good.
I imagine it would be.
Tastes a little better
So
by
did
the
they
ocean.
talk about the bridges?
Of course.
Are we going to have bridges in our lifetime?
Yeah, apparently it's happening. I don't know in what lifetime it is, but
Okay, yours, mine,
we don't know.
Cody's, Mariana's,
We don't know.
somebody's lifetime. Okay.
We are getting bridges. I don't know what that's going to look like quite yet. It's always the bone of contention. And then, you know what, you take the pulse off of what's going on around the Cape to granularly what's going on in Mashpee right now.
Yeah.
And parents are worried. Parents are scared. Kids are not afraid. I don't think any of our kids are actually afraid. I asked Cody last night, how do you feel? Are you afraid? Mom, did you see the photo of that kid? He's a weenie. And then immediately pulls out a photo of him with football moves.
Right.
But I'm not a parent of little people anymore.
Right.
So our in-house director, Emily, said, are you worried? Are you sending the kids to school tomorrow? And I said, yeah, I am. And there was a survey on the Mashpee message, and it looked like most were sending their kids to school today.
Right. Right.
But I mean, we've got to talk about it, right? This is the conversation that's being had right now. Once again, thank you. We're live here at Mashpee TV. Chris Ball always being so fabulous on the ball, allowing us to utilize these studios here and talk about these hot topics.
Right. Right. I think the important thing to point out is that the kid was caught.
Yeah.
You know, and whatever system was in place worked. We can quibble over whether it worked well or it didn't work, but he was caught. He's confined to his home. He's got one of those ankle bracelets, and I guess local police, at least in Falmouth, I believe, have said that they're going to, have more, presence at the front door or presence on campus.
Yeah.
But at some point, I say to myself, but isn't that sort of like what's going to happen if it already happened? Having more police after something happened.
Just makes people feel a little bit
Yeah.
safer. I said there definitely was a lot more police presence at drop off yesterday, and will continue to be in the upcoming weeks, just because we're on alert and they want the general public to know that they hear you, they care, they're there.
Right.
And I think that that's all that statement is saying right there, is to step it up in that department. So it's scary. It's one of those things that people are really thinking about homeschooling and shifting the way they do things. And that's unfortunate.
Homeschooling is a lot.
I'm going to keep my mouth closed, because that's a choice. That's a choice that you make.
Right.
It's not a choice I would make, because I know I would do it wrong. I'm not good at that stuff. What's up, Allison? Thanks for joining us on the show this morning. It's Hank and Stephanie. We're talking hot topics, and that just kind of was the hottest topic that's going on in Mashpee right now, and it was a big thing today. So I sent the kid to school. I made a little post about it, trying to remain positive and trying to just continue to have some normalcy, some regular things going on.
Right, because you have to kind of keep going forward.
Yeah.
Right. Can't.
It's National Cheeseburger Day, man.
Who can ask for anything more? You got to get out and celebrate.
I'm sure Margaritaville is doing a song and a dance today, and
I'm sure they
playing
are.
Cheeseburger in Paradise wherever they can. I know that if you download the app for McDonald's, 50-cent hamburgers today.
Oh, really?
Download the app if you want your 50-cent cheeseburger. I'm sure there are deals and steals all over town to get a good one. Cheeseburger Day
I
today.
remember when cheeseburgers were 50 cents.
Wasn't that a Popeye reference? Cheeseburger. What was that?
No, Saturday Night Live.
Was that
Cheeseburger.
okay?
Chips and Pepsi. I'll have a hamburger. No cheeseburger.
I don't remember it,
Yes.
but I do remember it for sure.
You're just a youngin', you know?
Yeah, right. I'm just a young kid.
Yes,
I don't know anything.
Okay.
I saw that, speaking of young, there was a survey that was out there I wanted to share. The way old people are using their phones are making the young people cringe. 4 things older people do with their phones that make younger people cringe.
Okay.
Many older adults grew up in households that just had one phone. It was the landline. I mean, I bucked it. I didn't even have a cell phone until I was probably 22, 23. Cliff was finally like, you need to get a phone. I'm like, do I though? I'm with you now.
Right.
What else do we need?
Oh, you'd be surprised. What you
Right? How the generations view their phones. Number 1, cold calling. For those who grew up with the landline, a ringing phone was an imperative situation, a direct order from a grown-up in HQ to pick up the phone and find out what the other person wanted.
You could not answer the phone. You get in trouble if you didn't answer the phone.
You better answer that phone, because if somebody's calling, that
it could be an emergency.
To be fair, most of the time it was important stuff.
Right.
Most of the time.
It could be an emergency. It could be your grandmother. It could be your grandfather, and you never know.
Picking up a phone now, we even know who's calling us, and we're like, but why do they want to talk to us? So we don't answer it.
Yeah. They can leave a message, and I'll see if I want to call them back. Yeah.
Number 2, sending long text messages. Diane Gottsman, owner of the Protocol School of Texas.
What?
I'm going to put that on my list of places to explore later when I do a deep dive on the internet.
Okay.
Is also the mother of a Gen Z child. And she said that given her plenty of feedback over improving her digital messaging, they don't like it when you leave a text like you're sending a letter. If so long, you have to break it up into multiple texts, avoid writing a novel, and just get to the point.
Right.
Not locking the phone screen. You need to lock your phone screen when you're finished. But I've noticed that most older people will send a message and they'll put their phone straight in their pocket or their handbag. I can't count the number of pocket dials I have had from my boomer dad. Almost every time I'm with him, I have to remind him to click the side button. Click the side button. Right. Your auto lock can send and activate within 30 seconds. So you can do this. I am also guilty of this. I do this old lady thing. I call people, I butt dial people, I boob dial people. I'm constantly calling. Sorry, it's me.
It's me. I didn't mean to. My boob got.
Yeah, right.
My boob has a mind of its own, apparently.
I love it, Hank. Unknowingly turning on the flashlight.
Oh, God, yes.
Chicago-based Catherine, not her real name, who also works as a barista, arrived at this conclusion. The older the customer, the more likely they are to unwittingly have their phone flashlight on. They said, boomers out in the wild don't seem to know when it's happening. But they're like shining it in people's eyes of the service workers in which they're trying to order a coffee from.
I have no idea how that happens. That has happened to me. It's happened to Mari. What's your flashlight doing? I don't know. I didn't turn it on.
We don't know.
I don't know what happened.
And I don't know how to turn it off. I don't
that.
know. Can you help me, please?
Oh, yeah. And you go, Siri, shut the flashlight off, and Siri doesn't answer. And it's,
you just pull down here, and then you hit the flashlight.
Right. and hit it. And you're probably shutting it on and off and on and off, and you don't know it because whatever.
It's fun little things. You know what I mean? Laugh now. You will be old someday, and then you will be laughed at for the things that you do. So these are the things: cold calling, long text messages, not locking, and then turning on the flashlight. So I thought that was pretty funny.
You're going to send a long text message, call.
Yeah.
Or say, I've sent you an email about something.
Yeah. No, I know when I get a long one like that, it's either a lecture, it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to hear the whole explanation because they won't actually call you to tell you the problem.
Well, see, it's easy to do long text messages because you turn the microphone on and you just go blah, 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 and then bing.
That's my sister.
Oh, really?
She will send 3-day novels of a book that she's orated to her text messaging. I miss them, actually. Jen, if you're around, I miss your long text messages. Send me one. Just check in with your big sister. Thank you.
She'll be happy to receive it.
That's it. I will. Most used emojis. This is our question of the day. I'm just curious what people's most used emojis were. I was looking at the list and I was like, all right, mine are kind of boring. And I was waiting. I said, how long will it take for someone to be like, I don't use emojis? Dave Hegner, you are the winner of this prize. It was 5 comments before you jumped in with, I don't use emojis. That's another thing that older people don't really use emojis.
I use them sometimes.
Yeah.
Not sometimes when sending something back, typing something out just doesn't make any sense.
I had to yell at my dad.
Yeah.
Because he sends the thumbs up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's rude.
Oh, it is?
Rude. Don't do it.
I did not know that.
Don't do it.
Why is it rude?
Because it just means like, yeah, okay. It's rude.
Oh.
If you're only sending somebody the thumbs up, no, that's the equivalent of the middle finger.
My apology to family and friends.
You've been flipping them off the whole time and you didn't even know it.
That. I was just like, hey, all right. I guess not. All right.
I love it. We're here. It's Thursday, and I figured we'd make Thursdays hot topics. We can just talk about what's going on in the world, and there's a plethora of them right now, from Jimmy Kimmel to Jerry leaving Ben and Jerry's. It seems, as we started the show off, a little testy. I think everybody's on edge.
Right. Everybody needs to take a deep breath. Try. Calm down.
I'm also working on it.
It's going to be okay. Really, it's going to be okay.
Jimmy Kimmel indefinitely pulled off the air.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen Jim Gaffigan, who's one of my favorite comedians, he posted something today.
Yeah,
asking people to please look at the clip.
Okay.
Of what Jimmy Kimmel said. It's not what you not what you think it is. If you're being told something, please go look at the clip and then ask yourself, really?
Well,
and we'll just leave it at that.
The bosses at NBC, well, it's Disney now. Disney's ABC have pulled it live indefinitely following their objections to whatever it is that he said. They said the suspension affects major markets, including New Orleans, Salt Lake City, Nashville. ABC generates approximately $76.6 million in advertising from his show. So this is definitely a costly decision on the boss's job.
And ABC is looking for FCC approval for something to buy another group of stations or do something. And the president started kicking about it and the chairman of the FCC started kicking about it. And then ABC went and pulled off Jimmy Kimmel, and it looks bad.
And well, anytime you mess with live programming, there's going to be a lot of pushback on both sides. So I don't really know. It's just, hey, here we are talking about him. So maybe he'll find another network to go to.
That's what I was going to say. These guys aren't going to go away.
No.
Stephen Colbert, if he, at the end of his show is done at the end of next May, if he decides to go somewhere else, and someone will offer him a deal because he does have, followers and an audience. He'll just go there and he'll continue doing what he's doing. Same thing with Jimmy Kimmel.
Good morning, Miss Jackie.
Jimmy Kimmel will end up somewhere else. He's not going away. There are so many media platforms now. That this notion that you're going to silence somebody, you can't.
That's not going to happen either.
Someplace else. I always talk about Conan because when Conan O'Brien was not given a fair shot with the Tonight Show, and then he started his 10 o'clock show. Over the course of the time that Conan O'Brien was on, he was higher rated than Leno and Kimmel and whoever the third guy would have been. So he didn't go away. He just went somewhere else, and he did well. So you can't make people go away.
Yeah, he'll find his return. It's not a big deal for sure. Rick Sabetta, I never found Kimmel funny anyway. I don't disagree. Some things he does, and then some things I'm like, you look behind you like, was it me or it's not that funny?
Mari is a big Jimmy Kimmel fan.
Yeah.
I don't find him all that funny.
Right.
But that's me. But
I just remember the days of the Man Show.
Oh yeah, with
him and Adam Carolla.
Oh my goodness.
Watching women jump on trampolines.
You couldn't do that now.
He shouldn't have done it then. He's had several passes in the world of inappropriate. So,
oh yeah,
I don't know.
Oh, he can go on a speaking tour. He can write a book. I'm sure he's made more than enough money for himself and his kids and his grandkids and his great grandkids. So that's not an issue. But he's still a young guy.
Yeah,
relatively speaking.
Also, this morning I saw that Jerry was leaving Ben and Jerry's, but I thought that they already sold it.
They sold it to Unilever, and Jerry does not like the corporate
what they're doing with it
of Unilever on a number of issues. So he's stepped aside.
Wow, that's weird. Somebody from Vermont that made a handcrafted ice cream doesn't like what a big corporation is doing.
I know. Aren't you shocked?
I've never heard of that before.
No.
Like, you sold it. Walk away.
What did you expect was going to happen?
Go enjoy your life. Like, I get it. And I know they've always been big advocates for all of the things that are important.
Yeah.
And I truly understand. However, you built an amazing brand. You sold that brand. You should walk away into the sunset and be happy with what it is.
He's no kid either. You know, I saw a couple of clips on Reels. Actually, I was watching them this morning of Jay Leno talking about his wife, Mavis, who has, dementia and all of that. And he was saying that he has to carry her now.
That's too bad.
That she can't walk. And he was telling this story that she was really feeling down in the dumps or whatever. And he said, come on, let's go shopping. Maybe you'll see something you like. And they went to this store and these pair of shoes sneakers that she liked. And he said, okay, we'll get them. And they were $24. And then there was another pair of shoes and she liked those too. And they had sparkles on them or something else. And they said, okay, fine. We'll get them. Why don't you wear them on the way out? And when he went to pay for it, the tab was $824. And Jay said, what do you mean? The $24? No, the second pair that she liked had been, quote unquote, designed by some rapper. And it was $800. And
I love it.
Right. And Jay Leno said, I don't care. That's what she wanted. I can pay for it.
Right.
And she was happy. And we went home, but he thought it was just a little ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's got the money to pay for it. It doesn't matter. But yeah,
he never cashed his checks from the Tonight Show.
No one's surprised by that. Sounds like my brother when he works his summer here on Cape Cod. Mm-hmm. And he handed me all of his paychecks and he was like, what do I do with these? I'm like, good God.
Wow.
Said, you're paying the electric bill. Thanks for living with us this summer, buddy. Thank you. We got you. The Summer I Turned Pretty is going to be a movie. If you watch our reels, speaking of which, we had Felicia on last week, and she's got a dating show here on Cape Cod that is coming out on Saturday. Who Could Love Them? The premiere of the episode. We're here. She's just not tagged. I can't tag her for whatever reason.
All right. You can't be tagged, Mari. We're here, apparently.
We're here. We're live. There are 40 people watching us. I don't know how to tag anybody right now. Listen, we're doing our best. Happy Thursday to you, Miss Serafina. We've got a business after hours that is happening today over at Rockland Trust. And we're going to be hearing from some members of the Boys and Girls Club talking about the teen center that is being built. The capital campaign is on. We've raised over $5 million at this point to build this teen center that we desperately need a place for our kids to go, to feel comforted, to feel safe, to feel welcome, to stay out of trouble, to be engaged, to play basketball, play new video games. This place is state of the art. It's absolutely beautiful. And we definitely need it for our teens.
Is there going to be a pool there?
No pool.
Because that's the one thing about our Boys and Girls Club here. That
you know why we don't have pools here?
I said for a long time there's no pool because why?
Liability.
Well, that's true.
Liability.
Yep.
In the pools, there is not one, but possibly 2 drownings every single summer. Yeah. It's very bizarre. But it's just, we don't have good luck with pools around here. Look at the pool that they had in Chatham where they made a coffee shop out of it.
Right.
A coffee and a chocolate shop inside of a pool. Welcome to Cape Cod. We're fun.
Yeah. And we do have places to swim. It's not like.
I know. I wish we did have a community pool.
800 and something ponds, I think, or 600 and something ponds.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, you can find a place to stick your toes in.
Yeah, the Cape Cod Commission was talking about some app that they're developing right now with all the fun places in nature to go that we'll have rolled out for next year.
Right. It'll be cool to have an app to know what ponds are open and what ponds are closed because of the pollution. Or
what do you mean you can't tell from the tiny little signs that are on the side of the road that say, and I'm like, you have to pull over, get out, it's dangerous. Then you're like, oh, no, wait, the pond's fine today. Okay.
Yeah. And please don't call the police and ask them.
No, you can watch Mashpee TV. Chris does a really good job of covering all of the meetings and town things that are happening. So if there is something that is happening, watch Mashpee TV, channel 1072. It'll probably pop up in a scroll, or it's probably been covered. What? Chris Ball, everybody in the house. I love it. Yes, we got a business after hours that's happening today at Rockland Trust. If you cannot, because I know there are so many things. I think there is like the walkthrough of the school in Mashpee. I think Falmouth has they've got a bar on the Island Queen. There's like a lot of places for people to go today. If you can't make it, come Monday. It's our 40th anniversary. The Mashpee Chamber is celebrating our 40th anniversary. And we're having a barbecue. Just get signed up. The senator is coming.
Oh, lady duh.
Right? We have a proclamation from the senator coming.
Oh, lovely.
David Vieira will be on hand.
Whereas.
Yeah, I love the whereases. I'm a big fan. There should be more whereas in this. What?
Both Hank and I have the church bulletin in our back seats.
Oh, I love it. Listen to these two.
Yep.
The church bulletin twins.
Right.
Isn't that special?
Yes, he goes to 4 o'clock mass. I go to 8:30 mass, and then when I leave 8:30 mass, we always.
I love
back
it.
And forth. What about this? Did you hear that? Did you hear what he said? Oh my God!
I was yapping with Frank Fantasia the other day. They do such a wonderful job over at the food pantry, and just talking about our community kitchen. If you've got space, if you've got interest, if you want to be a part of the community kitchen, please reach out to me. You can email me director@mashpeechamber.com.
Did you see they put the new freezer in last week?
New freezer came in, everybody. It's pretty amazing the amount of fundraising that they have been doing to grow the food pantry to support the people that actually need it. That's the part that makes me a little bit sad.
Yeah. No, every Wednesday, it's the cars that just line up and go through with Christ the King.
I know.
It's
they're a machine
incredible.
though. I've got to shout out to the volunteers that are involved in this. They make quick work of this, and it's pretty magical to watch them work.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about food, Tewksbury couple wins MasterChef.
Yes, the MasterChef had a couples competition, and a couple from Tewksbury won last night.
Exciting! Look at us, Massachusetts in the news.
Yes, yeah, and they were. I mean, I said to Mari, "Do you think that could be you and me?" She went, no.
Yeah. You got to learn some basics.
Yeah,
first.
I know.
This is why we need the community kitchen.
Yes.
Hank needs to come in and learn some basics.
I Come on, I can boil water.
He did it,
I
everyone.
can cook hot dogs. I apparently can't cook mac and cheese. I've screwed that up several times. Mariana won't let me make mac and cheese. You want mac and cheese, Sonny? Are you going to make it? Yes. No, thank you.
There was, I don't know whether we want to call this a crazy crime or a situation that happened on a Royal Caribbean cruise.
Oh, yeah.
But somebody is now going to be making mac and cheese because they can't be having their cruise food.
Yeah, a cruise ship leaving Miami had to turn around because
Turning this car around.
Because of I just left Miami, was heading to Bermuda and all through there, and had to turn around because of a fight at the children's pool. It escalated to the point where the ship's captain said, "I'm turning this."
See, that's
around.
why pools are bad news. That's why we can't have these things on Cape Cod.
I guess.
Pool fights. Can't have it.
I guess. My goodness. I mean, but can you imagine how bad the fight must have been? I mean, because whoever was involved was just a small percentage of the people on the boat.
Once again, we as a people are heightened right now. I think everybody's a little bit testy, on edge, nervous. I don't know what that energy is, but you can't help but feel it. And I don't know what the answer is to
Maybe
fix
the
it.
captain figured, I don't know what's going to happen next. We're going to turn around. We're going to go back. We're going to get these columns
He's not
off the
having
ship.
it. That's it.
Yep, not having it.
Turning this ship around, and they
Turn this
did.
ship around. Yep, I'm going to turn this car around if
That's
you don't
it.
stop.
Well, that's what happens when moms get a little testy and they're over it.
Yes.
Survey says women need girls' nights every 22 days to feel balanced. I'm going to forward this to my husband because he always gives me grief. A nationwide survey of 2,000 women find that girls' nights are essential for feeling recharged, with women needing them every 22 days to maintain the balance.
22, not 23, not 21, 22.
22 days, at least once a month.
Okay.
We need to feel the balance. Nearly 78% of respondents told Tucker Research that these gatherings are necessary, not optional.
Mm-hmm.
Wine dominates the beverage choices, 88% selecting their preferred drink for girls' nights. Most women open bottles of wine within 16 minutes of guests arriving. Food preferences vary. 31% choose charcuterie boards, while others prefer sliders, wings, chips, guacamole.
Oh.
Conversation topics center on personal life updates, 19%, relationships, family news, popular activities, including watching movies, dancing, and cooking together.
Mm-hmm. Now, Mari has girls' nights up in Attleboro, and I've been known sometimes to say, "You going up again? What the?"
22 days, Hank.
Oh well. I guess you now have you don't just ignore my comments. I guess you can throw the study back in my face.
In the black and white.
Yep.
Not optional.
Not optional.
Necessary.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. What about boys' nights? What about guys' night out?
You go right ahead. I've been telling my husband to get the hell out of here for a long time. He doesn't go though. He's got bowling days now. Bowling is back.
What, the commissioner?
Yeah.
Right.
He's over there. The treasurer. In my stomach every day is National Cheeseburger Day. Thank you, Adam.
Right.
I saw Jill over there at Take Care for Cape Cod. I also saw Miss Haley from your organization, who's been with you for about a year. Such a lovely human being. I'm looking forward to working a little bit with her. And she threw me an idea for from washing of our cups and another organization over at the Mashpee Farmers Market, which, by the way, is still going on strong. And we are going to be there through October 12th with our regular season farmers market.
There's still stuff growing.
Oh yeah, we do. We still have stuff growing right now. We have an abundance of it.
Mm-hmm.
We've got all of the root vegetables that are popping up. We have tons of tomatoes. We've got tons of lovely produce. So please come and support the market. We've got fish. We've got chicken. We've got pork products that are coming out next week again. I think on the butcher list.
Right. If you get there early enough, you can get eggs too, but the chickens have to cooperate.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Well, the daylight gets slim and the chickens stop laying as much.
Right. Right.
And that's what happens.
Yeah.
We do have What the Pickles is going to be joining us for the rest of the season.
The pickles?
What the Pickles.
Okay.
Hers are like booze infused pickles.
What?
Yeah.
Like,
whiskey pickle chips.
oh my Lord.
Listen, there's
Do
a
you have to
market
have a
for
license
it.
to sell that?
Yeah, well, it's different. It's one of those things where, yes, you put vanilla extract in cookies.
Mm-hmm.
That's booze.
Okay. If you say so.
You didn't know vanilla extract is
Well,
just
I guess it
booze?
is. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
we're not saying to Kitty Dukakis all of your vanilla extract
You know
over
what?
here.
You know what? I thought that, and I said, nope, not going to say it. Not appropriate.
It's an old reference. Anybody under 40 doesn't even know who that is.
No.
So it's fine.
God rest her soul.
Watch out for don't you remember where they started locking it up in the grocery store and you would have to go like it was something
Right.
boycotted or whatnot? They had to unlock.
Oh yeah. They lock up the damnedest things in the grocery store and the,
Oh my God.
and the CBS and everything. I laugh every time I go up to the counter and I'm buying cough medicine or something. And the person who's young enough to be my great-grandchild looks at me and goes,
ask for your ID.
ID. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Look at
because
me.
they need to put the numbers in the system and they don't know how to do that.
Yeah. There should be an override. This guy's too old.
She checks that box. Just allow it.
He's old. He's not 17. Hasn't been in a long time.
Paula says, yes, my day, National Cheeseburger Day. I love them. I'm always having patties in my freezer. And then Cape Cod chips and pickles. She's a happy gal. Love you, Paula. Thanks for checking in with us this
Not a
morning.
fan of Cape Cod chips, by the way.
No?
No.
That's a sin.
It probably is, but no.
I love the kettle chip.
No.
I'm not
I like kettle chips. I just don't like those. And I don't know
really
why. Yep.
very interesting.
Yep. Nope,
It's
not a fan.
probably the only chip that I do like. I'm not a chip person.
Oh, okay. I like all kinds of chips, but that one, I don't know. Well, I'm not a, I mean, I wasn't born here, so I guess that maybe explains it.
Do we have a lunch break today? I know we've been like
Yes, we do.
dysfunctional on the air.
Yes, we do. We have a lunch break. It's Thursday. It's date night, so we'll be counting down the top movies of the week.
It is coming to that time. November, we're going to be doing a fundraising drive for Lemonadio. We have high music fees and we need to pay them.
Yes.
And it has been almost 5 years we've been absorbing them and we just need a little assistance. It's a little boost. This fundraising drive is only $5,000. That's all we need to do to stay
We can do that.
on the air
Right.
and keep continuing to do the amazing program that we do for the community. So yeah, I think we can definitely knock that out of the park. Just make us talk about it less and give us the money, please.
Right.
Thank you.
Right. See, that's the thing behind all these fundraising drives that you hear
Yeah.
when you listen to nonprofit stations. Just raise the money and then they'll shut up.
Right.
Don't sit there and say, "Oh my God, they're talking about it again."
Uh-huh.
Just send $25 and they'll go away.
Make us be quiet. So that's going to start November 1st. I'm just letting you know now. If you'd like to make your donation, please feel free to do so.
Help us
So we
talk a
don't,
little less.
right? Guys, they didn't even start the drive. I know. We gave them money to shut up.
And the money to shut up. Very good. That's the goal.
It's not a lot of funds, and we would love your support. And you can find out more about Lemonadio at info@lemonadio.com. Send us an email and we'll get you involved. But yeah, that needle's got to move forward. We are branching this thing and we're going to try and pay our people that volunteer their hours. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, you and me might get paid.
That's never happening. I own a business. I've long since given that up. We've got to shorten the show today. So what's coming up in lunch break?
Well, lunch break, we're going to count down the top movies of the week, and I'm not sure what they are. I haven't checked yet, but there've been some interesting movies coming out. It's not a big time for movies right now, so
The new Superman hits theaters
Yep.
on Friday.
Yep.
So I think that will be kind of the kickstart into that snuggle up, watch a movie season.
Right. Could be.
I know, but when it's almost 70 degrees outside, I just want to wear my comfy clothes.
Right. And the kids are back in school now, so no one's saying going to take the kids to the movies or whatever, because we're really serious about stuff right now.
Yeah.
Right? They have homework to do and they have to do this. And
Yes.
they have to do that.
We don't slough off until after Halloween. Then we're like, is it over yet?
Is it over? Yep. Here, here's $50. Go to the movies. Will you just get out of the house?
100%. Whatever it is you do today, do it with a little bit of kindness. And once again, our question of the day is, what are your most used emojis? I want to see some. I want to see some inappropriate. I've already seen inappropriate, and I've also seen nothing. So I'm never surprised. And once again, Dave Hagner, you're the winner on that one. I'll see you at the Business After Hours tonight at Rockland Trust in Mashpee. Please come and support the Boys and Girls Club. We appreciate everything that you do. Listen to us at Lunch Break with Hank, and we'll talk soon. Bye.
Goodbye.
Have a great day. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Sorry, Mari, we are here. We are here.